Oh, hello, dear people. I'm Asya and I'm reacting to Eurovision songs in alphabetical order. And even though I've done an awesome video explaining everything about Eurovision that you can see right here, I am still not an expert, therefore, here is a disclaimer. And I will try my best to listen to the song quietly without speaking or interrupting. For those who want to skip this part and go directly to the reaction, you can follow the timestamps. In this video, we are reacting to Austria, to the song called Wasted Love by JJ. JJ, I hope it will be a GG. Let's go.
I'm an ocean of love, and you're scared of water. You don't want to go under, so you let me go under. I reach out my hand, but you watch me grow distant, drift out to the sea and far away in an instant. You left me in the deep end. I'm drowning in my feelings. How do you not see that? Know that you're gone. It's worse than love. It's worse than love. Know that you're gone. Can't find my heart with worse than love. There's worse than love. When you let me go, I barely stayed afloat. I'm floating all alone. Still I'm holding on to hope. Know that you're gone. It's worse than love. It's worse than love. Know that you're gone. Can't find my heart with worse than love. It's worse than worse than love. It's worse than
Oi. Okay, where do I begin? So in this case, the visuals are very powerful, and I am afraid that most of the emotions that I felt during the song were happening thanks to the visual arts. Forest and rain and lakes, this is all nature, and nature normally makes people feel something strong, or at least for me. Let me try to think, how would I react to the song if I couldn't see the arts. I normally do not like opera, but I somehow, it's a bit of a paradox, enjoy seeing opera in Eurovision. Maybe because it is not that expected. I understand why they decided to make the effects at the end and break the opera singing into the because it's probably something that they understand that some people may want to do, to jump and to have some bounciness there. I wonder how they will recreate this part on stage live, when they will have to perform live. It's hard to judge this song at the moment because the clip is very cinematic and the audio has some effects to it. I really loved the beginning. It was very atmospheric. Up until now, I do not understand the gender of the person, which doesn't really matter, but maybe it adds a little bit to this mysteriosity of the song. I don't have much to say. Oh, How many of you compared the scene in which they drown in the lake to the latest album cover of Billie Eilish? Is it only me? Loved it that all of a sudden they fell into the hands of the people in the theater. Was it Vienna's National Theater or Opera Theater? Does anyone know? Was it La Scala? What was this theater? I'm afraid that my opinion might change dramatically after watching it live, because they will have to make all the elements differently, or if they want to keep them as is, how are they going to do that? That might add the wow effect, because they'll manage to keep most of the accessories around the song and in the song, or maybe they'll have to do something completely different. On a personal level, I do want to give a high score to the song. This is not necessarily something that I would choose to listen to. I know. I don't know. In which situation I might listen to the song. What should be my mood to listen to the song? What could be the event that would lead me to listen to the song? This is something that I'm not so sure about. What is it for you guys? Where and when do you imagine hearing this song suddenly? Because if I'm sitting in a cafe, I will be surprised if it suddenly plays in the radio. I think maybe it could be a soundtrack to a movie, some action/philosophy movie. They also spoke about surviving or overcoming some difficulties and challenges. Unlike the Armenian singer, they spoke about love-related situation, from what I understood. But let's go through the lyrics and understand better. Oh, and I'm not sure I said it, but I enjoyed the first part more than the second, even though I liked the strength of singing in both parts, if it makes sense. Just on the emotional level, I felt more involved in what was happening more in the first part. Anyway, here are the lyrics. Wasted love is the name of the song. I'm an ocean of love and you are scared of water. You don't want to go under, so you let me go under. I reach out my hand, but you watch me grow. But you watch me grow but you watch me grow instant. But you watch me grow distant. Drift out to the sea and far away in an instant. So they are in love with someone who is scared of giving a chance to this relationship. It's too much for them. You left me in the deep and I'm drowning in my feelings. How do you not see that? Now that you are gone, all I have is wasted love. This wasted love, now that you are gone, can't fill my heart with wasted love. This wasted love. Don't worry, it wasn't wasted. You are a human and it's normal to experience something. They didn't want your love, their loss. But the love is still there in you. And I'm sure you'll find someone who will appreciate it. When you let me go, I barely stayed afloat. I'm floating all alone. Still, I'm holding on to hope. Don't. No. Don't. I hope to what? To reunite with this person? If they didn't appreciate you and made you feel the way you felt, move on. They don't deserve you. Now that you're gone, all I have is wasted love. This wasted love, now that you're gone, can't fill my heart with wasted love. This wasted love, this wasted love. Wasted love. Okay. So lyrics-wise, not much is happening, but it's okay because there is a lot happening in the singing. Very strong, very impressive, very concert-ish, as most Eurovision songs do, because they have very little time and they do have to make an impression and try to speak to a huge audience. In this song, they also tried to change the style and the singing a few times. So there was the first part that was more, I think it's called head singing, like and not I think it's called head singing. So and then there was the opera performance, and then there was the so it speaks to different kind of listeners. My score, I think when it's not 12, I shouldn't even say it because I don't want to offend anyone. And it's not that I'm thinking of giving it a low score, but it won't be 12 from me. Why is that? I'm trying to understand myself. Why is that? I'm not so sure. Maybe because I did not feel a lot throughout the song. I felt that there was a very big willing to impress, and I was impressed, but it's different from feeling something. And by feeling something, I mean motivated or entertained or sad. And I'm not sure I had any of this. I think maybe yes at the beginning, at the first part of the song, I had something nostalgic, some nostalgic feeling, nostalgic, melancholic. I think it will be a 10 from me, or maybe even an 8. Not so sure. What do you think, guys? What will be your score to the song? If there is something I didn't mention or didn't even notice, please feel free to inform me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, which is... What's the next video? Azerbaijan. Bye!